Hey, all you crypto nuts and wildcats out there that are into cryptos, man. Today is another wild and crazy day about cryptos. How you like my glasses, man? It's just kind of crazy. Hey, did you see the latest news that came out about cryptos? Amazing stuff, man. Let's take a look at some of it because I think you're really going to like what you see here. Remember, I told you yesterday that JP Morgan was probably going to get sued. Jamie Dimon is under a lawsuit now for overcharging cryptos, man, and for manipulating them. I kind of like that. I told you that was going to happen. It came out. Check it out. Here's the article. Billionaire Tim Draper. Oops, that's the wrong article. There it is, right there. Okay, so Karma, Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan sued for illegal charges on Bitcoin transactions. Yeah, in life, what goes around comes around. It's only a matter of time. The laws of nature have started hitting Jamie Dimon on the JP Morgan Chase and Company Bank. Hard on Firms has been dragged to court for allegedly charging customers exorbitant fees on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency related transactions. And that is on February 3rd, 2018. Customers JP Morgan Chase, along with some other banks, were informed about the ban on cryptocurrency purchases with credit cards. However, they could still buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies via cash advance and other payment channels. Yeah, you read this article, man. There's a lot of things going on. The lawsuit. When Tucker noticed there was substantial discrepancies in the Chase charges, he put a call through to their customer service department, notifying them about unacceptable errors. But the bank blatantly refused to remove the extra fees, even when they had failed to inform customer beforehand concerning any policy changes whatsoever, and except from the lawsuit it reads. So here you have these guys, man, that they're not involved. They going out there and putting out FUD saying that, oh, you shouldn't be involved with cryptocurrencies. It's big old scam. And then they're the ones that scamming everybody out of all the extra charges. So that's just crazy, man. I mean, that's some more stuff that I don't understand how they can get away with that. Let's see. FundStrats League predicts 25,000 Bitcoin price by 2018. That is amazing. Just for that. Let's take a look at the coin market real quick. Take a look and see what they're looking like today. I think they jumped up quite a bit. I think they're about $2,000 up on Bitcoin. Oh yeah, check it out, man. 8,000 for Bitcoin. Look at that climb. Yeah, huge climb. Let's see what we're doing here, man. 5.3% just on Bitcoin today. Today. One day. Let's see. Yeah, look, just a steady climb, man. It's climbing back up. How long this will last, we shall see. Not sure, but looks like Bitcoin Cash. Yep, they're all going up. Some of them are like 50, 60% through the day for a 7-day climb. Let's see. Some of them are 100%. Yeah, look, man, 61% for Ontology, Bitcoin Gold. Let's see where we're going here on some of these other ones here. Bitcoin Cash up 23%. Ripple. I hate Ripple. Okay, EOS. That's one that seems to be catching on. We'll see if it survives like Ethereum. Ethereum's, I think, like Big Square says, EOS is going to have to go through some serious hard times like Ethereum did before it becomes really acceptable. Let's see. Ontology. Yeah, there's a lot of them going up. Loop Ring. Yeah, just going up, man. Everything's going up. Awesome. So FundStrat says 25%, 25,000 Bitcoin, and the price by end of 2018. Bitcoin is trading green again, and the bullish forecasts are rolling in. Little Thomas Lee, FundStrat's co-founder and head of research, predicts that the crypto rally will continue, and the Bitcoin price could trade as high as 25,000 by year end, according to interview with CNBC. And that's just one person saying that. There's another one here. Let's see. Billionaire Tim Draper sets 250,000 Bitcoin price target for 2022. Well, that's pretty good, man. I mean, that's almost like 45,000 a year, climbing up until 2022. Last year we had some predictions that it would hit 1 million, 80,000, 100,000 this year. I would, if you're not involved now, you're not going to see these cryptos be any lower. If you're not in, you need to get in. Cryptos are not going to go away. They're here to stay. If you're not in, you should get in today. That's my motto. And then just hodl, 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 hodl. Buy your coins, hodl, hodl, hodl. Don't cash them out. Don't keep them in exchange. Keep them on a hard wallet. Let's see. I'm thinking 250,000 Bitcoin by 2022. Draper via Reddit. Believe it. They're going to think you're crazy, but believe it. It's happening, and it's going to be awesome. Huh, you think you're crazy, man? Yeah, wild and crazy about cryptos. Wild and crazy. I love that word, crazy and wild. That's just to me the ultimate of ultimate. Let's see what I got here in my Facebook site. Russian police crack down on illegal cryptocurrency mining. What I've noticed is that a lot of these other countries, Russia, Argentina, Europe, the UK. Oh, look, they're putting it on TV. A series about Bitcoin come this month. Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of the countries out there that are getting into cryptos or that are looking at cryptos as an alternative currency. That is something they've been looking at ever since they figured out that, if the dollar crashes, if paper money goes away, they got to have an alternative for doing bartering and trade. And the money, paper money just isn't worth what it's printed on. Even if it says it's backed by gold, it's just paper. It's an agreement between the people and the banks. And the banks, they'll take advantage of it, man. As long as the banksters, and the government have control of the money, we don't have control of our money, and we're not in control of our lives. They're just going to take advantage of us. And we need to get out of that. People need to start taking responsibility for their own lives and not let some government. The governments were put there to protect our borders and protect the people from all foreign and domestic, invasions, and terrorism, and to keep us safe. They weren't put in charge to run our lives or to control our money. So that's one thing I like about Trump, is that he is not there, and he says it. He says, government's not here to control your lives. You have to control your own life. We're here to protect the country. That's what he was voted in for. So I really like Trump for what he's doing. So let's see. Deutsche Bank collapse will destroy all exchanges, even cryptos. Remember saying this yesterday? Big Swear kind of agrees with that too. He's a banker. He's been in banking for years. He got out of it because he saw all the criminality in it and everything. And I would agree with him. If Deutsche Bank goes, it's got 60 trillion derivatives worldwide. And if you go to Deutsche Bank and you type in Deutsche Bank and look at their overall model of how many banks they support every bank in the world because they buy up debt. That's what they do. They buy up the debt. And Deutsche Bank is the one that buys debt, and they monetize it again and resell it. Okay, so they're putting debt upon debt upon debt upon debt. And they have a negative. They just had a negative. I think there's an article in here too about it. They just had a negative report of 60 trillion in debt. And let me see if I can find that article. See if it's in here. Well, you know what? I can do a search too. Let me do a search. Deutsche Bank collapse will destroy the EU. TSCAG. Bank. Deutsche Bank. Who comes up with Deutsche Bank? Let's see. Deutsche Bank gets a new chief executive. Deutsche Bank may be cut by S&P and new CEO strategy. Let's see. There's an article out here somewhere I read that shows that they are $60 trillion in bad credit, bad debt. And I don't know how they're going to be able to clean that up. Maybe that's it. Self-destruction. How a pillar of Germany banging lost its way. There's a lot of art. I'm gonna have to find it, but it says basically if Deutsche Bank crashes, all the other banks, all the monetary systems are going to crash, and that includes the exchanges, the cryptocurrency exchanges. That's why it's very important that you don't put your cryptos or leave too long in any kind of exchange if you have any substantial cryptos, man, because if this bank, and they're expecting this bank to crash this year sometime, between this year and next year, and it's going to be a total mess when they do. So be cautious, man. Be cautious on your cryptos. All right, so let's see. Got some new blockchains. Europe is going to put a new blockchainium 2.0 brings blockchain to Central Europe. That's interesting. That's probably their lightning net. Let's see. Yeah, CBS NCIS is going to do a series or do an hour show on somebody stealing Bitcoin. Bitcoin's almost sealed, and more entertainment shows weave the world's most popular cryptocurrency into plot lines. A current example is CBS NCIS Los Angeles, starring LL Cool J and Chris O'Donnell, where the digital asset plays a leading role. 10 million of it are stolen from a mining farm, and agents are dispatched. This episode outlines, my question is the only way they can steal from a mining farm is they got to hack into their network. They got to hack into their nodes, and they got to be able to go in and move that crypto out. So it's got to be a hacker, man. It's got to be a hacker. Let's see. Naval Criminal Investigative Services. NCIS Los Angeles combines everything American adore. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like NCIS. I like LL Cool J. He's pretty cool, dude. That's a pretty good series. If you like cop shows. I mean, if you're into those type of shows. Let's see. Bitcoin private price doubles thanks to small volume pump and dump. So Bitcoin private. That's one out there that let's see if we can see where it's at here, see what it's doing. Let's go BTCP right there, BTCP. Let's see what it's doing. If they're pumping and dumping this thing. Yeah, 79%, man. It's up 79%. Well, that's interesting. So it's 31.90. So yeah, they might be pumping and dumping to this thing. I might want to keep an eye on that to see what it's doing, because if it stays up high like Bitcoin, it doesn't dump, that'd be great. But I don't hope this rise is not a huge pump and dump. I see it going to maybe 25,000 and then settling out there. Maybe going to 30 and then settling down to 25. Before the end of the year, maybe even sooner. I mean, these climbs that we're going to see here are going to be substantial. I don't think we're going to see a huge drop or drawback in the cryptos. You might see a day drop and then start climbing again, maybe 2-day drop, then start climbing again. I think the word that came out that the big money's coming in from like JP Morgan, George Soros's, those huge investors are now starting to see Bitcoin has, or cryptocurrencies has, validity. So you see that Center went ahead and they bought up Poloniex, and that's a JP Morgan Soros entity that is now in charge of Poloniex. I got some cryptos in Poloniex. I'm going to have to move out. I don't trust that stuff. When the big money like that comes in, I think I'll just move it out to a hard wallet and not have to worry about it. This is Michael Thomas, and you guys need to understand that there's a lot of news coming out. Man, there's a lot of good news coming out on TBC that we'll see here. There's the migration starting for TBC. Where we hit the 3 million member mark. They're no longer going to be giving the 25,000 Kringle Cash. They're basically going to start with reward cookies, Kringle reward cookies. So if you sign up, you get the reward cookies. And if you come in and you pay your back office fee and you become a partner in that at the end of the month that you sign up, you'll get those into your Kringle Cash and TBC wallet, because you just have to claim it once you verify the transaction. They're still going to give away the 100 million Kringle reward cookies for going in and verifying your $100 purchase of TBC. So you get the $100 purchase, plus you get 100 million Kringle rewards, which is equals one BTC, which is now 3 point some odd million. You really need to, if you're not involved with TBC, you need to go research and check it out. Make your own decision. I did. I'm very happy with it. A lot of my friends and family members that signed up are happy with it. They can't believe that they're going to be getting their input. And people are signing up every day. I mean, it's interesting to see that it's growing. So, guys, this is Michael Thomas, Wild About Cryptos. You guys have a great day. Do your research, get involved, and let's change this world, okay? One person at a time, and let's go to a place of prosperity and not let this government keep us in debt and bondage. All right? This is Mike, Wild About Cryptos. Have a great day.